Hey guys, it's me, the Bricks and Mandalore, back with another video. Today we're looking at this Eastern Front mock. So this mock consists of the Germans and the USSR. So what it's depicting is a group of Soviet soldiers ambushing a German supply line. So if we take a look at this. So there's this road through the middle, which is like greebling and detailing across it to make it seem like all used and damaged from all the war. Then there's two patches of grass on either side, from which the Soviets have like come out of the tree line. Obviously these trees aren't like accurate to like what a real tree looks like. It's just I've not really perfected making my own trees yet, and I just want to work on that until I start using them instead. So I've got the Soviets over here, coming out of here, and it consists of quite a lot, so like Soviet soldiers. So I've got like an officer, different sort of uniforms. So I've got the Ushanka, the cap, the helmet, and they're all quite detailed figures. And there's a few just dead across the ground. So moving into the German supply line, there is a group of like camouflage Wehrmacht troopers, and you can see this guy with the STG MP40. But there's also a pilot who must have been like in this crowd getting away, along with a tank commander. So they both must have been in the crowd trying to get away. So basically the Wehrmacht, like the camouflaged ones, they're all up front, so when they got ambushed it took out loads of these guys. However, back here there's the Fallschirmjäger, and as you can see most of them got shot. They might not be dead, but most of them have been shot. So for example, like these two guys are dead up here. Now, he's perhaps been shot in the leg, but he's still alive, so he's like trying to get a few shots off on them. And there's this guy hid behind this tree with his C96. And there's this guy here who's lost his helmet. And this one trying to crawl away with his FG42. Then further back, I've got the motorbike and sidecar with two regular uniform Wehrmacht. And this guy has been shot, and he's also been shot. And they must have like just been completely mowed down by Soviet gunfire, because they're all like lined up next to the trees shooting them down. Then further back you've got this guy over here with the MG39, 34, and he's holding it, and he's just spraying, trying to get some shots off before he gets killed. Then there's this guy with his MP40 with the stock. He's just shooting at the oncoming Soviets. The other two weren't as lucky. Like this guy, he dropped his MG42 and is running, because this guy's just been shot. But there's not much he could have done in that situation anyway, considering he's got the sniper Kar98K. So the Soviets coming from this direction are using a range of rifles and Suomis, I think that gun's called. I'm not very good with Russian weapons. I'm better with German, American and British. They're sort of easier to recognise as well. I think this is the Suomi. And he's got a different pattern on his chest to the rest of all, like the figures. So if I pick him up, he's got the red star on his shoulder with the hammer and sickle. And he's got this slight camouflage. And obviously that face isn't Lego. It's can't remember what company I got it from, but it's not Lego. But it's quite a detailed figure. It's very good quality. All of them are good quality. So come across here, you can see all these figures that I've been using. And as well, in the road you can see little grass tufts coming up, and various bits of detailing in the bushes, like these two guys just running out of here. this tank commander just trying to get shots off at these oncoming Soviet force. Although realistically most of these Germans probably would have died, considering the amount of Soviets coming at them. So, taking a closer look at the figures, this is the first one. So this is sort of more winter clothing. It's got the Jinner, so sort of, don't quite know the name of it, like a poncho sort of thing. And then he's got the Scout Trooper like balaclava, head mask, gunmetal grey helmet with the Wehrmacht symbol on it, if I can get it to focus. I think that's the best that you're going to be able to see it. But yeah, that's that figure. The next figure is this one. He is sort of tan camouflage, mix of dark tan and brown. He's got SDG 44 pouches, I think. They're not the right shape, but they sort of match the thing. He's got gas canisters printed on him. Then he's got printed arms as well, but he's just got the regular dark tan stalled helm. Right, the next figure is a Soviet figure. This guy, he's only got front and back printing. He's not as detailed, but he is good quality. He's got the same Yashanka as the other guy. And he's got custom sort of like mustache face, and he's got a rifle. The next figure is a custom Fallschirmjäger I made the helmet. He's got FG42, this helmet here, and he's got the correct camouflaging as used by the regular Fallschirmjäger. However, the fully customised one is this one, which you can actually make out of Lego apart from the helmet. That is the Endor Rebel Trooper torso and legs, and that's the Boba Fett face, or Jango Fett. That's that figure. The next up is another Soviet, and he is the version wearing the helmet. If you can see him, there you go. He's got arm printing, almost 360 leg printing. His boots aren't 360, but there is a bit of printing on the back. His arm is 360 printed, and his face is quite detailed, and he's got a red star printed on him. The next up is the Luftwaffe pilot. So this one's probably more of an Africa Corps pilot, but he's also fully camouflaged in his pilot's uniform. And obviously he wouldn't really have this helmet on, but he's just sort of moving down the supply line, perhaps to another airfield. And he's got the Wehrmacht logo. Then the last one I'm going to show you is the tank commander. He's 360 printing on the torso, not on the legs though. He's just a very good figure, and I really like him. So, if you enjoyed the video, please kidnap the Queen and force her to make a speech telling everyone to subscribe to my channel.